Hello everyone. In our last module, we talked in length about computer virus and other type of malwares. Let us take some new topics related with computer crimes. We shall take one of the key and prevalent type of the computer crimes and the mechanism used to commit them. We shall study about social media crimes, crimes related to intellectual property rights, cyber pornography and child pornography, computer terrorism, hate speech, private and national security in cyberspace. We shall explore deeper in the understanding of these crimes in this module. Let us first revise the definition of computer crime, which can be defined as crime in which the target is a computer, or when the crime is committed using the computer. Computer forms the major component or provide us the platform for cyber crimes, whatsoever be the type of computer crime. Let us first revise the definition of computer crimes, which can be defined as crimes in which the target is a computer, or when the crime is committed using the computer. Computer form a major component or provide us the platform for cyber crimes. Whatsoever be the type of computer crime, it is indeed driven by unethical and malicious intent, and we need to have strict cyber law enforcement to curb them and control them, and the user need to have awareness and vigilance in action when working with computer technology. Let us first take social media crimes. Social media is an important way to stay in touch with friends or connect with new ones. But people are so obsessed with these social networkings that they are more concerned with their virtual status rather than their real status. Social media has become so popular in all the age groups. Even school-going children are using all these social networking sites. There is hardly anyone who is not operating WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, WeChat, blogs, or Instagram. Facebook has been reported to be the largest social networking site in the world and one of the most widely used. Although we can connect with like-minded people, but there has been many downsides of these social networking sites. Can you imagine how much time an average person is spending on these social networking sites? To your surprise, roughly 45% of the world's population use social media, with an average of 2 to 3 hours spent per day on social media, where 60% of the users claim that they are constantly connected. People are so interested in these because it allows them to aware of what is going on with their friends, family, and anything in your immediate vicinity which may concerns you. For some, it has just become a hobby to sneak out in the lives of others. But spending too much time on social media can cause a lot of negative emotions like sadness, jealousy, loneliness, stress, anxiety, etc. And this invokes the cyber criminals to breach the social media networks. Hackers look for opportunities to gain access to people's account, personal or financial information through social engineering, which refers to a type of confidence trick for the purpose of information gathering, fraud, or system access. Social engineering invokes criminals making direct contact with you, usually by phone or emails. They want to gain your confidence and usually pose as a customer service agent. So you'll provide your necessary information which is required by them. This information may be in relation to your password, the information regarding your workplace, or bank information. Cyber criminals find a way what they want to know about you and then attempt to add you as a friend on social account. Once they gain access to an account, they can sell you an information, or using information from employee profiles, various fake accounts can be created for financial frauds. It has been seen that since these attacks are very specific and targeted, there is high chance that the cyber criminal succeed in their plans. Chances of success are very high. Celebrities are often target of identity thefts, one of the popular social media threats nowadays. Once the hackers succeed in obtaining the personal details of such celebrities, their names are often misused. There have been many cases where celebrities claim that their social media account is being hacked or some fake ID is existing on their name. Such a fake account can be used to spread misinformation and rumors or to attract new followers that can be later spammed for phishing attacks. Other crimes which are committed on or as a result of social media are cyberstalking, cyberbullying. Computer stalking or just stalking means to follow somebody with a hidden intent that may be self-gratifying to the attackers. It is a kind of mental harassment for the victim to go through this. When this is done using a computer on chat forums, discussion lists, etc., it is better termed as cyber stalking. You know, there has been one more crime being seen in relation to cyber stalking, that is vacation robberies. Some stalkers are continuously following you on your social media sites. People are fond of sharing their status every single hour and post their pictures on vacations, which give a fair chance to such stalkers or burglars to rob your house. So think before posting your status. Cyberbullying. Bullying means intimidate or oppress someone. So whether it is traditional bullying or cyberbullying, it causes significant emotional and psychological distress. This type of cybercrime is very popular in adolescents and youths who just show their superiority among their peers, play a prank, or out of revenge post some offensive content or picture in such social media sites, which may result in fatal consequences for a victim or may experience anxiety, fear, depression, and low esteem. Illegal trade. Social media has become a powerful platform for advertising, and various products are sold using this platform. Once you like it or share it, there is almost flood of such advertisements. It has become a flourishing market for even illegal trade of drugs or regulated or controlled products. Social media has become a means of spreading malwares. Where social media is used for spreading spam and malwares, hackers find ways to insert malicious code into the advertisement and create malicious third-party applications which lure users and ultimately compromise their computers or gather their personal information through these malwares. Cybercriminals often mask their links with a short URL, making it difficult for the user to identify whether it is a legitimate or malicious site. Posting videos of criminal activity. One of the serious issues in relation to social networking sites. Since you are working behind the virtual world, it is very easy for you to post some obscene picture or violent videos which may target some community, gender, religion and become viral. People being unaware of its authenticity start reacting, which may lead to mob lynching, violence and other law and order situations for a government and even for a country. After discussing about the social media crime, let's now talk about the crimes related to intellectual property rights. Trademarks and copyrights are primarily meant to honor and keep safe genuine creations of different kinds of artists, scientists, manufacturers, etc. These genuine creations are legally known as intellectual property. Music software, formulas for property species, chemical products, machineries and other goods, and many other literary things belong to category of intellectual property, and the creator of this has all right to use, replicate, display, market and sell them. There are many websites today that allow downloads of music created by others in MP3 and various other formats without proper authorization from the creator of the original item. Similarly, a formula for some drug or technology is stolen using cyber thefts from the computer system belonging to creators of these products. These formula may get used by others without giving credit to the original creator, and thus there is a tampering of copyright, which is indeed unethical. Intellectual property rights can be further classified as: a patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention, a product or process that provides a new way of doing something, or that offers a new technical solution to the problem. Then trade secrets. It is a type of intellectual property that comprise formulas, practices, processes, designs, instrument patterns or compilations of informations that have intrinsic economic value because they are not generally known to others and could be means of great economical gain. Therefore, the owner takes reasonable measures to keep them secret. Then copyright. Copyright laws grant authors, artists and other creators protection for their literary and artistic creations, generally referred as works. Trademarks. A trademark is a distinctive sign that identifies certain goods or services produced or provided by an individual or a company. Its origin dates back to the ancient times when craftsmen reproduced their signatures or marks on their artistic works or products of the functional or practical nature. Perform rights. Perform right is a part of copyright law and demands payment to the music's composers and publisher. It is right to perform music in public. Then let's talk about the cyber pornography and child pornography. Cyber pornography is the act of using cyberspace to create, display, distribute, import or publish pornography or obscene materials. It is the display and creation of exclusive or illicit content for defaming some people by morphing their face over another person's face, or the usage of videos of real life or private movements of the people, shot without their permission, for fulfilling their hidden motives like to induce the victim to share secret information by capturing their personal moments. This is a mean of recreation for some people with distorted thinking and to satisfy their carnal or sexual desires, which indulge them to see more of such things, which further accelerate their immoral character in the cyber world, and effect is also seen in real world, which result in commission of heinous crimes like rape or unnatural sexual offenses. One more serious crime is child pornography. Child pornography is sometimes called as child sexual abuse images because it is the image of child who is being sexually abused. Although highly prohibited by all prevailing laws in the world, the rise in the internet has brought an explosion in the illicit trade of child sexual abuse images and videos and has become a flourishing business where innocent children are indulged in such activities and their pictures are being circulated. For such purpose, children are stolen and child trafficking has become more and more pronounced. More recently, live streaming sexual abuse has begun to surface. In these instances, individuals pay to watch the live abuse of child via video streaming service. This type of abuse is incredibly difficult to detect due to the real-time nature and the lack of digital evidence left behind following such type of the crime. These type of heinous crimes always pose challenge for the cyber experts. Then there is computer terrorism. The use of computer technology for unethical motives driven by political and anti-social groups come under the category of cyber terrorism. The only difference between the terrorism and cyber terrorism comes through the malefic use of computers and related technology for scaring people, causing violence to take place and doing all this stuff. They can do in the physical sense through computers and especially the internet. This can even happen on the secure government networks that contain extremely sensitive data. Spying by other nations may also be the reason behind this. Most of the people in the world are directly or indirectly using computers today, and the terrorists have not left the cyber medium untouched for their moronic activities. Then there is hate speech. Hate speech is such a speech that is targeted toward a specific ethnic group or religious group or people with a specific sexual orientation or political inclination. Terrorists have their cyber channels to disseminate anti-social information on the internet. Internet can be used to upload such speeches and create disharmony in the society. Internet seems to have been used in a negative sense by those who do not want peace to prevail on this planet. There must be laws to control the uploading of material that may create lack of peace and unity in the nation and also in the world. Then private and national security in cyberspace. Security has become an important issue in the cyberspace. In the era where novel mechanisms based on unethical patterns are given rise to cybercrime, people do not feel safe most of the time in this age of phishing, spamming, hacking, viruses, worm, trojans, logic bomb, etc. that have mostly harmed the computer users. Even the national security is at risk due to the cyber terrorism and spying by computer professionals hired by the government of the countries. Passwords are the first level of securing one's account, and we should take care of that nobody can easily guess the passwords that we use. Using an antivirus and anti-malware that are periodically updated may also help us in maintaining the safety of our system and our online presence. There are many other measures that we can ensure for the security. Usage of firewalls and encryption methods would fall in this category. There are many operating systems that have access level settings for different categories of users. There are specific commands to set these access rights. Cyber laws are being enforced by countries all over the world for ensuring safety of the users and the data and the information involved so as to make the cyber world safe platform for other virtual existence. We cannot stop using computers on the ground of fear. Though the cyber medium is logical, but the effects of criminal attacks through this medium have the same impact on the victim as in case of physical world. Awareness of user is yet another aspect that need to be taken care of. There must be workshop for users of different cyber proficiency levels to coach them how to use this medium securely, efficiently and effectively. These programs must be organized from time to time so that the user of computer-based facilities stay vigilant and learn methods that will help them to use computer in a safe and smart manners. As per the famous quoting that prevention is better than cure, computer users right from the children up to the veterans must know how to ensure safety, starting right from setting up a strong password all the way up to the knowledge of OTP and SSL based transaction and using firewalls. Secure computing is the need of hour, and software engineers, researchers, cyber experts are putting their full efforts to make the cyber world more and more secure. So dear friends, I stop here by saying that the internet is borderless. So are the cyber crime. So be alert and be safe. See you in the next module. Goodbye.